Welcome everyone to Annalyn's channel. In this video, I will tackle about the different types of blended learning. What is blended learning? Blended learning, also known as hybrid learning, is a method of teaching that integrates technology and digital media with traditional instructor-led classroom activities, giving students more flexibility to customize their learning experiences. Some learning happens online in a format where the student has control over the path and pace at which they engage with content. Some learning happens in an instructor-led classroom. Online and in-person learning is complementary, creating a truly integrated learning environment. Models of blended learning. Blended learning models are methods for encouraging hybrid learning. Schools and teachers create experiences and opportunities that combine face-to-face learning with distance learning. What are the characteristics of blended learning models? Blended learning models usually leverage a combination of in-person instruction techniques, teacher-led online modules, and self-paced learning. Students may participate in a combination of independent study, small group learning, and whole class instruction, whether online or in person. Often, schools use elements of station rotation in which individual learners or small groups shift among the various learning configurations on their own or according to a predetermined schedule. Regardless of which model is employed, ACSD recommends that educators incorporate the following attributes as they design blended learning experiences. Attention-grabbing content introductions that activate student engagement, modeling and chunking strategies for helping students develop new skills. Checks for understanding and assessments that align with learning goals. Opportunities for interacting with other students to collaborate and process together. Scaffolding encourages learners to connect their understanding with meaningful scenarios. 6 models of blended learning. Number 1. Face-to-face driver model. This model works best for diverse classrooms in which students are functioning at various levels of ability and mastery. In general, only some students will participate in online learning components as follows. Students at mastery levels above their grade level may proceed at a more rapid pace. Students who are at mastery levels below their grade level are given appropriate skill remediation in an effort to accelerate their learning. Number 2. Rotation model. A variation of the learning stations model that teachers have been using for years. There is a set schedule by which students have face-to-face time with their teachers and then move to online work. This model seems to be most popular in the following environments: elementary classrooms in which teachers have already used and are comfortable with traditional learning stations, elementary classrooms in which students can be divided based upon skill levels in reading and math. Thus, students who are performing well in math but not in reading may have face-to-face time with their teachers for reading before rotating to the online learning stations for math. Number 3. Flex model. This model relies heavily on online instructional delivery, with teachers acting as facilitators rather than as primary deliverers of instruction. Number 4. Online lab school model. This model involves students traveling to and attending a school with total online educational delivery for entire courses. There are no certified teachers on hand, but rather trained paraprofessionals to supervise. This is a good option in the following circumstances. Working students. students who want to be advanced in learning, students who need to move at a slower pace, students that face budget constraints. Number 5. Self-blend model. This model allows coursework beyond that offered in a traditional setting in a specific school. Students participate in traditional classes but then enroll in courses to supplement their regular programs of study. This model is particularly beneficial in the following circumstances. A course that is not offered by the school may be taken by a student who wants additional learning in a specific content field. Students who wish advanced placement courses for early college credit can enroll in courses designed and approved for such. Students who are highly motivated and fully independent learners. Number 6. Online driver model. This model is the complete opposite of a traditional face-to-face instructional environment. Students work from remote locations and receive all of their instruction via online platforms. Usually, there are opportunities to check in with the course teacher and to engage in online messaging if an explanation is needed. Schools and districts that offer this model find that the number of students opting for it increases annually. The model works well for the following students. Students with chronic illnesses or handicaps who find it difficult to attend school. Students whose jobs or other obligations demand flexibility to be in school at hours during which traditional schools are not in operation. Students who are highly motivated and who want to progress much faster than would be allowed in a traditional school setting. Blended learning is important because it breaks down the traditional walls of teaching, ones that don't work for all students, and now with access to present-day technologies and resources. We can tailor the learning experience for each student. Blended learning also offers flexible time frames that can be personalized to each person, offering them the ability to learn at their own pace. The power of blended learning methods lies in their ability to improve the student's experience. Studies have shown blended learning reduces failure rates, improves learning, and boosts engagement. Blended learning combines the best aspects of face-to-face teaching and online instruction in ways that enable students to learn at their own pace.